Hi everyone, I hope you all safe and healthy with your family and friends. In this video we are going to learn about 11th Standard Accountancy Chapter 9 Rectification of Errors Illustration Sum number 11. The following errors were located after the preparation of the trial balance. Assume that there exists a suspense account. Pause journal entries to rectify them. What this heading tells us, listen carefully. After preparation of the trial balance, an accountant located the error. Okay. So what we have to do? We have to give the answer as to pause the journal entry with the suspense account. Or you understand? Okay. Let's take the first transaction. The total of the purchases book was undercast rupees 100. Okay, whenever you see undercast less short instead of 50 as 5, you have to follow the original journal entry. What is meant by original journal entry? What book is affected here? Purchases book shows 100 rupees undercast. Okay, so which book is affected? Purchases book. Okay, where is purchases book or purchases account shows on journal entry? It is on debtor side. Purchases account debtor. Okay, so you have to follow the original journal entry for the undercast. So original entry for purchases book is purchases account debtor 100 rupees. Okay, in opposite, this is the rectified journal entry. This is the answer. This journal entry is the answer. Okay, so the rectified journal entry is purchases account at 100 rupees. In opposite, we have to create the suspense account for the 100 rupees. Why? Because we have to pause the journal entry with the suspense account. Listen, there are two accounts are affected in the journal entry, right? So from that two accounts, we must create the suspense account from among them. Okay, so the error account we have entered here. Which is the error account? Purchases account. Purchases book is the error because purchases book shows 100 rupees undercast. Purchases book shows the error. Okay, the error is only on purchases book. Where is purchases book? Purchases book is on debtor side. So purchases account debtor. To rectify that error, we have to follow the original entry. The original entry for purchases account is purchases account debtor 100 rupees. On opposite, we have to create the suspense account for that 100 rupees. So the rectified journal entry is purchases account debtor 100 rupees to suspense account 100. The narration is undercasting the purchases book, now rectified. Okay, the next transaction is the total of the discount column on the debit side of the cash book rupees 575 were not posted. So were not posted means omitted. Okay, an accountant forget to enter the discount column. Listen carefully. Let's read the transaction again. The total of the discount column on debit side of the cash book. Listen, here I create the cash book. For example, on cash book there are three columns. That is discount column, cash column, bank column, discount, cash, bank column on both debtor and creditor side. Okay, listen here. Discount column on debit side of the cash book. So debit side of the cash book, debit side cash book discount column 575 were not posted. So the total of the discount column, debit side we called as discount allowed and credit side we called as discount received. This credit side discount column we called as discount received. Debit side discount column we called as discount allowed. Okay, so a total of the discount column on the debit side of the cash book 575 rupees were not posted. It was omitted. Okay, so how do we rectify? We find the error. How do we rectify it? So the rectification of the journal entry is The transaction clearly given here, discount column on debit side. So we have to write discount account debtor rupees 575 rupees. Okay, we debited the discount allowed account. Okay, so in opposite, that means credit side, we have to create the suspense account for the 575 rupees to tally the trial balance. So the rectification of the journal entry, this is the answer. So the rectification of the journal entry is discount allowed account debtor 575 rupees to suspense account 575 rupees. Okay. The narration is omission of the post the total of discount allowed now rectified. The next transaction is the total of one page of the sales book for rupees 5,975 were carried forward to the next page as rupees 5,795. Which book is affected is first tells us. Tell me. The error is on sales book. On sales book, one page of the sales book, an accountant entered 5,975. And the next page of the sales book, an accountant entered 5,795. This, where is the error? The amount is the error. Okay. Okay. So instead of 5,975, an accountant entered 5,795 on the sales book. So this is the undercast. An accountant entered on the sales book undercast. Okay. So whenever you see short undercast less, instead of 5,975 as 5,795, you have to follow the original entry. This is called error of commission because amount is the error. Which is error? Amount is the error. This is called error of commission. Where is the error? Error is on sales book. Are you clear? Okay. This is called error of commission. How do you find out the error? Rectify the error. We find the error. Okay. How can you rectify it? You have to. You can't enter 5,975 or 5,795 in the rectification of the journal entry. You have to find out the difference value. So for that you have to subtract it 5,795 from 5,975. You will get 85 rupees. Okay. So what is to be recorded? On sales account, to sales account rupees 5,795. 975. Okay. Where is sales book? Sales book is on credit side. So how do you rectify this journal? And how do you rectify the sales book? So we created this rectified journal entry for the sales book. Okay. Where is sales account? Sales account is on credit side. We follow the original journal entry. Listen, whenever you see undercast, you should follow the original journal entry for the sales account. Where is sales account? On journal entry, sales account is on credit side. So to rectify the journal entry for the sales account, you credited the sales account for rupees 85. In opposite, that means on debtor side, you should create the suspense account on debtor side for 85 rupees. To tally the trial balance. Okay. So the rectified journal entry is suspense account debtor 85 rupees to sales account 85 rupees. The narration is a short amount carried forward in the sales book now rectified. The next transaction is salaries rupees 1,800 were posted as rupees 18,000. This is overcast. Listen, salary, when you paid salary to your worker 1,800 rupees, what is the journal entry? Salary account at 1,800 rupees to cash account. When you paid salary, your cash account decreases, right? 1,800 rupees decreases in your cash account from your cash. So whenever cash account decreases, you credited the cash account in the name of salary. So salary account debtor to cash account. Okay. Which account is affected here? Salary account. Where is salary account? Salary account is on debit side. Which is error? Amount is the error. So instead of 1,800, an accountant enter 18,000 on salary account. That is called error of commission. Okay, whenever you see more overcast excess 1800 instead of 1800 as 18,000, you should follow the opposite journal entry. What is meant by opposite journal entry? Generally, what is the original entry for salary, paid salary? Salary account is to be debited. Okay, this is the original journal entry. Whenever you see overcast, you should follow the opposite journal entry to rectify the error. Okay, so salary account is debited, it is to be credited to rectify the error. Salary account is to be credited. Okay, so the rectification of the journal entry is, this is the answer, listen. You should first, you clear the error. So for that you created the salary account for 16,200. So to salary account 16,200. How you get 16,200? You have to subtract 1,800 from 18,000. You will get 16,200. For this difference amount only, you created the rectification of the journal entry for the salary account. In opposite, that means on debtor side, you have to create the suspense account for 16,200 to tally the trial balance. Okay, so the rectified journal entry is suspense account debtor 16,200 to salary account 16,200. The next transaction is purchases of goods on credit from Mukilan for rupees 150 rupees have been posted to his account as rupees 1,500. Listen carefully what this transaction tells us. Purchases of goods on credit from Mukilan for rupees 150. Up to this, what this transaction tells us. This transaction is the credit transaction. This transaction is the credit purchases transaction. Okay. You purchased goods from Mukilan on credit rupees 150. What is the journal entry is to be recorded? Purchases account debtor 150 rupees to Mukilan account 150 rupees. Whenever you purchased goods, that is the expenses for you. You purchases any goods, that is the expenses. All the expenses is to be debited. So purchases account debtor 150 rupees. Who is the giver? You purchased from Mukilan. Mukilan is the giver. Okay. So credit the giver. So what is to be recorded? Purchases account debtor 150 rupees to Mukilan account 150 rupees. So where is the error? Listen here. Purchases of goods on credit from Mukilan for rupees 150 have been posted to his account as 1,500. Listen, there are two accounts are affected in the journal entry, right? There are two accounts are involved in the journal entry. Here, purchases account and Mukilan account. So here, which account is affected here? Have been posted to his account. His account means Mukilan account is affected here. Instead of 1,150 rupees, an accountant entered on Mukilan account 1,500. So where is the error? The error is only on Mukilan account. This is called error of commission. Okay. So instead of 150 rupees, an accountant entered 1,500 rupees. That is called, amount is the error, that is called error of commission. So amount increased, overcast. Okay. So whenever you see more excess overcast, instead of 150 rupees has entered 1,500, you should follow the opposite journal entry. What is meant by opposite journal entry? Listen, where is Mukilan account? In generally, Mukilan account is on credited because purchased goods credit from Mukilan means purchases account debtor to Mukilan account. Where is Mukilan account? Mukilan account is on credit side. Okay. So which account is affected? Which is the error? Mukilan account is, the error is only on Mukilan account. Right? So how do you rectify it? You have to debit the Mukilan account. Here Mukilan account is on credit side. You have to debit the Mukilan account only. The error will be rectified. Okay. So for that, on rectification of the journal entry, you debited the Mukilan account for rupees 3,350 rupees. How do you get 1,350 rupees? You have to subtract 150 rupees from 1,500. You will get 1,350 rupees. So for that 1,350 rupees, you enter Mukilan account on debit side. In opposite side, that means credit side, you have to create the suspense account to tally the trial balance for the 1350 rupees. So, to suspense account 1350 rupees entered. The rectification, this is the answer. The rectification of the journal entry is Mukilan account data 1350 rupees to suspense account 1350 rupees. The narration is excess amount posted to Mukilan account now rectified. Do you have any doubt? Please comment it on the comment box. Thank you. Take care.